The Internet, a vast, interconnected web of information, communication, and entertainment. It connects billions of people across the globe, allowing for the instantaneous exchange of ideas, cultures, and knowledge. From social media platforms to educational resources, the Internet is a treasure trove of human achievement and interaction. But beneath the surface, hidden in the darkest corners of the digital world, lies a chilling secret. A place where the light of the mainstream web does not reach, where anonymity reigns supreme, and where the most unsettling aspects of human nature are laid bare. A secret whispered in hushed tones on anonymous forums, a digital ghost story passed from one curious soul to another. These are the places where urban legends are born, where the line between reality and fiction blurs, and where the most disturbing tales find fertile ground to grow. This is the legend of L'Expérience 303, a name that sends shivers down the spine of those who dare to speak it. It is said to be an experience unlike any other, a live stream that delves into the very essence of fear and horror. L'Expérience 303, so the whispers claim, is not a website, not a video file, but a live stream. A continuous broadcast that defies the boundaries of conventional media, existing in a realm where the rules of the Internet are twisted and distorted. A terrifying window into a world of unimaginable horror, broadcast live from the deepest recesses of the dark web. It is a place where the macabre and the grotesque are not just shown, but experienced in real time, leaving an indelible mark on those who witness it. Few claim to have seen it, fewer still will speak of it. Those who do are often reluctant, their voices tinged with fear and uncertainty. They describe it as an ordeal, a test of their very sanity, something that haunts them long after the screen goes dark. But the stories they tell are chilling enough to freeze the blood in your veins. They speak of images and sounds that defy explanation, of a presence that seems to reach out from the screen and into the very soul of the viewer. They speak of sterile white rooms, cold and clinical, places that seem devoid of life, yet are filled with an overwhelming sense of dread. The kind of rooms where every shadow seems to hide a secret and every sound is a potential threat. They speak of figures in hazmat suits, their faces obscured, their motives unknown. These figures move with a purpose, their actions methodical and precise, yet their intentions remain shrouded in mystery. And they speak of unspeakable acts, of experiments that push the boundaries of human endurance, of suffering broadcast live for the entertainment of, well, no one knows who or what is watching. The viewers are as much a mystery as the content itself, hidden behind layers of encryption and anonymity. But one thing is clear. L'Expérience 303 is not for the faint of heart. It is a journey into the unknown, a test of one's courage and resolve. Those who seek it out do so at their own peril, knowing that what they find may change them forever. It is a descent into the darkest recesses of the human psyche, a glimpse into a world where anything goes, and where the only rule is to watch. A place where the boundaries of morality and decency are blurred, and where the true nature of fear is laid bare for all to see. Accessing L'Expérience 303 is no easy feat. It is said to reside on the dark web, a hidden part of the Internet accessible only through specialized software and shrouded in anonymity. Navigating this digital labyrinth is fraught with danger, a minefield of malware, scams, and worse. To find L'Expérience 303, one must navigate through layers of encrypted networks, each step leading further away from the familiar safety of the surface web. It is a journey into the digital underworld, a place where the rules of law and morality hold no sway. Some say the link to the stream is hidden in plain sight, disguised as a harmless file on an innocuous website. Others claim it is passed around in secret chat rooms, a digital key to a forbidden world shared only among those deemed worthy. Whatever the truth, one thing is certain. Finding L'Expérience 303 is only the beginning. The real horror starts when the stream begins to play. The stream itself is said to be deceptively simple. At first glance, it appears to be nothing more than a series of mundane, almost banal images. But as you delve deeper, the true nature of what you're witnessing begins to unfold. It often starts with static, a seemingly innocuous beginning that belies the darkness to come. A flickering black and white image that slowly resolves into a sterile white room. The transition is almost hypnotic, drawing you in with its eerie calmness. The camera is fixed, offering a single unwavering perspective on the horrors that unfold within. This unchanging viewpoint creates a sense of helplessness, as if you are trapped, forced to watch without the ability to intervene. The figures in hazmat suits are a constant presence. Their movements are methodical, almost robotic, as they go about their grim tasks. They move with a chilling precision, their faces hidden behind opaque masks, their true identities unknown. The anonymity of these figures adds to the sense of dread, as you can never be sure who or what they are. They are both observers and participants in the horrors that unfold, their motivations as opaque as the visors that obscure their faces. Are they scientists, prisoners, or something else entirely? The rooms themselves are cold and clinical, devoid of any identifying features. This stark environment only serves to heighten the sense of unease. Walls are bare, floors are spotless, the air thick with the unsettling silence of anticipation. Every detail is meticulously controlled, leaving nothing to chance. The only sounds are the whirring of unseen machinery, the muffled footsteps of the hazmat-clad figures, and the occasional blood-curdling scream. These sounds punctuate the silence, each one a reminder of the unseen horrors taking place. But it is what happens in these rooms that truly sets L'Experience 303 apart. The experiments, the procedures, the inexplicable events, all contribute to a growing sense of dread and fascination. It is here, behind the hazmat curtain, that the true horror of the stream reveals itself. What lies beyond is a mystery, a dark secret that compels you to keep watching even as you dread what you might see next. Few are willing to speak about what they have witnessed on L'Experience 303. The very mention of it sends shivers down the spines of those who have come across its dark and twisted reality. It is a place shrouded in secrecy and fear, where the boundaries of human decency are not just blurred, but obliterated. Those who do often recount their experiences in hushed, fragmented whispers, their voices trembling with a terror that transcends mere words. They speak as if the very act of recounting their ordeal might summon the horrors back into their lives. The fear is palpable, a living, breathing entity that clings to their every word. One anonymous user, claiming to have stumbled upon the stream by accident, described a scene of unimaginable cruelty. They spoke of a world where the normal rules of society no longer applied, where human life was nothing more than a plaything for those in control. The user's voice quivered as they recounted the horrors they had seen, their words painting a picture of a nightmare that defied comprehension. A young woman, strapped to a metal table, her eyes wide with terror, as the figures in hazmat suits performed a series of gruesome experiments on her still-living body. The cold, clinical precision with which they operated was in stark contrast to the raw, primal fear in her eyes. It was a scene that seemed to come straight out of a horror movie, yet it was all too real. Another, his words barely coherent, spoke of a room filled with cages, each one a prison for a human being. The man's voice cracked as he described the sight, his mind struggling to process the inhumanity of it all. Each containing a human subject, their bodies twisted and contorted into unnatural positions. The sight was a grotesque tableau of suffering, a testament to the depths of cruelty that humanity could sink to. The cages were not just physical prisons, but symbols of the utter helplessness and despair of their occupants. The figures in hazmat suits moved among them, administering unknown substances, their movements precise and deliberate, their lack of empathy chilling. They were like specters of death, their presence a constant reminder of the power they held over their victims. The substances they administered were a mystery, their effects unknown, adding another layer of terror to an already nightmarish scenario. These testimonies, though fragmentary and often contradictory, paint a chilling picture of L'Expérience 303. They are pieces of a dark puzzle, each one adding to the overall horror of the picture. The stories may differ in details, but the underlying theme of fear and suffering is a constant. It is a world where the boundaries of human experimentation are pushed to their absolute limit, where ethical considerations are thrown out the window in the pursuit of some twisted form of knowledge or entertainment. The experiments are not just extreme, they are a violation of everything that makes us human. A world where anything goes and where the only rule is to watch. It is a voyeuristic nightmare, a dark reflection of our own society's obsession with spectacle and suffering. The stream is a window into a world that should not exist, yet it does, lurking in the shadows of the internet, waiting for the next unsuspecting victim to stumble upon it.